helicopters, your scissors, your bicycle, your purse. In your study manual, it starts on page 5. So, just a caveat. I sometimes change the order of teaching this personally in private sessions. When it comes to the test out, this is a series, so you need to follow the order. Okay? Just something to be aware of. And I'll tell you why. Okay, who wants to try next? Anybody who feels comfortable, you want to try that? Sure. Okay. So, you guys have talked about mounting this guy in the past of where your head and shoulders are going to be on the floor. Do you have a preference? Do you like to slide your way down?
It doesn't
Otherwise, you can roll over and kind of, that one I find is a little bit more uncomfortable. But basically, sit kind of into the well, lay yourself back, and then push with your feet on that crest, and slide yourself down like a high bridge. Exactly. So ideally, you want your bottom on like the crest. You want your head and your shoulders comfortable. You can even have a small lift under there if that's more comfortable, but you shouldn't have a lot of weight in your head.
Okay.
Okay. So these are your openings. You are laterally rotated up here. Same thing depending on leg flexibility. Typically people can get their legs pretty upright for this. Okay, so the exercise is actually quite simple. Is all you're going to do is open your legs to a straddle. And then you're going to close your legs back to where they came from, maintaining that lateral rotation, right? So you're going to inhale as you abduct and open the legs. And then exhale and wrap to close. Just try that one more time. Inhale to open. She's keeping her pelvis stable. It's actually in hyperextension over the barrel. And exhale to close. Good. And then typically you'll just bend your knees. And that's a nice rest position after all of that. Yeah? So then I typically like to slide my way down, right? So you can put your feet on the crest and then just finagle your way out of it, right? Something like that. So really, a lot's not going to go wrong. As long as your back stays firmly in contact with the barrel, your head and neck aren't overloaded. It's going to be a big hamstring flexibility issue, I think, more than anything else. We're going to do the next couple as a group as opposed to breaking them apart. This is, when we talk about barrels, you know, you are in hyperextension of your lung body. So if you're sensitive to that, don't teach it. That's it, pretty simple. Okay, so the next one is helicopter. Helicopter I find to be fairly complicated. It should be on page 7. 6. Page 6. 7.
7 in ours.
Okay. 7 in your book. This is what I mean. I think my pages are a little off. Okay. Who wants to try next? Okay. Okay. Mounting in the same way. So it's the same setup as your openings. This whole sequence, it's all the same setup. So you guys get to choose. Do you slide down? Are you a slither?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or
So
what the other way?
You do a rollover and somebody, yeah, pretty much. You can hold on to the sides, push with your feet, and then, just carefully. Okay. And you guys are all tall enough, like these are good like barrels for. So helicopter. So you're back to the same body position as you just did for your openings. Both legs are straight up. Hips are externally rotated, right? So what you're going to do is, here's a big thing. This is the same thing we do in our mat classes, right? Where when we do the scissors, which we just did earlier, it's very important to find that balanced V shape. So a lot of times you have to focus on the back leg more than the front leg. So she's going to split her legs, your choice, front to back. And you just have to, sometimes this is when a mirror or a partner is helpful, just really knowing when she's at her balance V. So it starts with your split, and then she's going to circle her legs all the way, you're fine, I'll get out of your way, all the way around, and you're actually going to come back to your beginning position. You're going to repeat the same side again. So you're going to split, one leg front, one leg back. Good. They circle out and around, trying to create a symmetrical circle. A lot of focus on this back leg, and then they come back up to vertical, right? So the breathing, you're going to inhale as you open to your scissor legs. We haven't taught it yet, but it'll come in a moment. You exhale as you circle all the way around, and back to center, right? And then I think they just say, you're gonna, I'm gonna say keep repeating the same direction and then we'll reverse it. So you'll do the same split again, exhale around. Pause and center. Same side again, inhale, exhale around. Pause and center, and then you'll reverse it, leading with the other leg forward. Keep the lateral rotation throughout. That's kind of hard. Yeah, exactly. And again, inhale, scissor, exhale out and around. That's it. It's the same idea. You can bend your knees, rest your feet down, and then kind of slide your way on off. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's a good hip opener. So it has all the same principles as your openings. Like if you're trying to keep your pelvis stability, this one, because those legs are moving in opposition, you will see more rotation of the pelvis. But as long as they've got good contact with the barrel, you're going to watch for more asymmetries in the legs of not having a good V, not having a symmetrical circle. The next one in your series is scissors, which to me feels a little backwards. That's why I said that I typically will teach them out of order a little bit, because I find scissors to come before helicopter sometimes makes more sense. But for test out purposes, don't listen to a word I'm saying. So I have no idea what it is in your book. In your study manual, it is on page 7.
It's page 6.
It's on page 6. Okay, so there are flip flops for you guys. Does your study manual do it in this order?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. All right, just checking. Okay.
Numbers.
But the page numbers are different. So, Ruth, how's your back doing? Not so great? You're good? Okay. Scissors will be nice and it'll feel good. Same mount, same setup, right? Sit on the edge. Sit actually on the crest of it, yeah. And then very carefully use your arms. Keep your feet down, roll, and then slide, push with your feet, push with your arms until your head and your shoulders are fully down. Good, bend your knees, woo. And then extend your legs up to the ceiling. Right. Scissors, you're still turned out laterally for, I believe. No, you're parallel, aren't you? Okay, so it's the same setup, the legs are vertical. So here we go again, it's very similar to what you do in your mat work already, right? You're gonna split one leg forward, one leg back. And you're going with straight legs. It doesn't matter if it's kind of small, as long as it's balanced. And then you pause up through center, and then you exchange. There's a small pulsation that you would, slight pulse, pulse, back to center, scissor, pulse, pulse, back to center, right? And then bend your knees. So you can see how scissors are a little simpler than helicopter. Yeah. And then slowly slide. Whoop, keep your feet down. Use your legs. There you go.
So ungraceful.
No, you're fine. There you go.
No.
Okay. I apologize. It is turned out laterally the whole time. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's parallel. It is parallel.
The Avalon version is turned
The
out.
Avalon version is
Yes.
turned out. Thank you. I was like, where does it turn out? I had like notes for turn out and parallel. So you can basically see how your openings and your scissors are a combination of helicopter. So that's why I typically will teach them in that order. I would do opening, scissors, helicopter, just because for brain purposes, that makes more sense. It's all the same cueing, right? We're going for symmetry, straight legs, little pause. So you would exhale, you do a little 2 pulses, inhale past center, or meet in the middle, right, perpendicular, exhale 2 pulses, inhale, exhale. Okay, so bicycling, again, all this stuff is going to look very similar to what you do in your mat work, which is kind of nice because you've already learned it. In my manual, it says it's on page 8 for you guys. Is that right? Okay. Michelle, do you want to do it again? Okay. Why not, right? This one, the breathing pattern's a little funky. Okay, so sitting on the crest. Slowly scooch a little forward and then just roll yourself on back. All right. Okay, so what you'll do is you're going to actually start, yeah. So, yeah, that was a little too far. Use your hands, pull the barrel towards you a little bit. There you go. So you are probably the shortest of the people here, so this is like almost a little too big for you. Yeah, okay. So very carefully, you're gonna take your legs up to vertical. Okay. This isn't your home setup. Your home setup is actually a split. So it's your scissors you just came from. Yeah, going for a very balanced V shape. Make sure that you maintain your hyperextension over. Yeah, it feels really funny, doesn't it? Okay, so the back leg is going to bend. It's the same thing you do in your mat work, right? What's kind of nice is you have this little crest. You might be able to touch it. And then you're going to bend your knee to pass through as this one extends. Find your balanced V. Good. Then you bend. Again, you try almost touch, right, before you pass through. It's kind of nice because you're not touching the floor and you're not using your arms to hold you up, right? You bend. You pass through as this leg exchanges. Find that nice balanced V, straighten your knees. And then bend the back leg. It's that really nice hip opener before you bend to pass.
You did this yesterday on event.
I'm gonna have you do reverse too.
No. Mat.
Correct, yeah, this is your mat, you know, it's exactly the same.
I had to move that.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna actually inhale when the leg bends. Like, as if you're going for a long stretch, and then you're gonna exhale as you pass through. Inhale to bend, exhale to pass through. So the reverse is exactly the same. I think it's on the very next page. Do you mind doing reverse? So say we finished, give yourself a moment, split again. Good. And then you're gonna bend your back, or I'm sorry, your front leg as the back leg lifts. You can try to touch, but then make sure you find your balance. V. Bend, pass it through, try to tap. Nice. Good. Bend and pass. Whoop, just this one. Tap it down. Extend into your V. Bend and pass through. Slide it. I know it's a dead landing. Good. And then bend to come back. Feels
natural.
It does, but there's this moment of, because you're reaching down initially, I actually feel more hip extension doing the reverse bicycles than the forward is so much more, I think, an abdominal hamstring challenge, kind of. So it's the same kind of breathing. You're in your split, right? So you're gonna bend with that inhale, exhale to pass through. Bend, extend, inhale, exhale through, inhale, exhale through.